Hello everyone. It's been a while. Um, I've been quite busy or not motivated. The usual reasons for not recording. Um, but I recently ordered quite a few things, and I don't know if it was because of the holiday period and the new year, but it all came on the same day. So here it is now, and I'm going to open it. There's a few things, so I'll just get started and kind of, as I go along, explain what everything is. Of course, I'll just move this back a bit. Grab this one first. I'll try and, I'm pretty sure I know what is in each package. So I'll try and start with the kind of least impressive item, or the item I'm least excited about, and work my way up. So this is from AB Tools in Stoke-on-Trent. I actually went to university in Stoke-on-Trent. It's a shithole. I highly recommend you never go there. So, the first item is a metric tap set. These are M14mm by 1mm metric taps. They're made from tungsten steel, and there is a taper tap and a plug tap. So normally you have 3 taps in a set. 1, 2, and 3. And these don't look like a taper, and these look like they're the exact same. This maybe is slightly more tapered. So, what these drill bits are for is for drilling into an object and giving it a internal thread. This is called tapping. The process is called tapping. See if I can get a bit of a closer view. I don't know if you can see this tap is a taper tap. The end tapers inwards, so it's got a more gradual angle to it. And this one is a plug tap that is kind of straight to the end. looking at them side by side, you can't really tell, and even when I look at them immediately, it isn't obvious that there is a difference, but upon closer inspection, there is. And these are used to put the thread that you would screw into inside a hole, and these are 14 millimeters. And the reason I've purchased these is to increase the inner diameter of a screw thread from 12 millimeters to 14 millimeters, and I will explain. That will become clear in just a moment as to why I would want to do that. This one. These are grind pegs. They are very, very small grind pegs that are designed for rocker BMXs. They're these really small, tiny, like circus performer small BMXs with chunky, spongy wheels, but normal size handlebars and seats. And people do stunts on them or whatever. They're kind of weird, but whatever. So, why do I have grind pegs for rocker BMXs? Because I was looking for micro pegs for my BMX online, because I don't like how large the pegs are that I own, and I can't find any. There are some on the market, but none that I would like. So I accidentally came across these rocker BMX pegs in a Google search and thought, I'll try those. Now the only issue is that the screw thread size for the BMX wheel axles are 3/8 of an inch, or 10 millimeters in metric. For their iRock rocker BMX. Now, the thread for a front wheel on a BMX is 3/8 of an inch, or 10 millimeters. So these rocker BMX pegs will fit straight on, theoretically. And I was almost very lucky, but not quite, when I saw that there are 3 rocker BMX has 12 millimeter threads. Now the rear wheel on my BMX is 14 millimeter. So I looked up online how to increase the size of a threaded hole, and you use a tap. So you have to drill the hole to destroy the threads and increase the diameter of the hole, leaving it smooth. Once it's smooth, you turn the tap into the hole and create a new thread. So that's going to be a little home work project for me coming up in the future, is trying to increase the diameter of this R3 pleg to 14 millimeters from 12. And these I should be able to just put straight on. I don't even know if these will be any good on my BMX. They might be too weak. The alloy might not be any good. I might not be able to, they might bend or break or snap or explode. This plastic might be too weak. We'll see what happens. Put it sideways. The peg inside the bag. Don't let it fall, because it'll make a loud sound. Can these squeeze in the sides? Can I squeeze these in? Next, this is from CH Guitars in South Shields. So this is all guitar parts now. That's what is in these packages. I have a really scummy, old, crappy guitar that has no branding on it whatsoever. The only thing I know is it was made in Japan, whenever it was made. Advertising. So we've got this bag of look like mounting plugs and small screws. fan of how these have been packaged, but these are uh, these are tuning machines for your guitar, or you call them tabs or pegs. I wanted black ones. The back is like a classic Les Paul style imitation, and then this is plastic, unfortunately, but they're nice and tight. The ones I've got are some really cheap, gross ones, and I have to retune my guitar like every other time I play it. And I wanted to go for some good tuners, but obviously affordable as well, because I can't be spending thousands of pounds on my guitar. These are Wilkinson tuners. They are like not a big name, but when you look them up online, and on a lot of forums, people actually rate them quite well. They say they're very good for the money. They are cheap. They're cheap tuners, but they're quality tuners as well. So I got 3 left and 3 right, because I've got a imitation Les Paul. Imitation. Poor imitation. It doesn't really look much like a Les Paul, but someone somewhere had a crack. I don't think they had any pictures on them when they did it, though. I think they just maybe saw one once and tried to do it from memory. So there's my tuning machines, or tuners, tabs, pegs, whatever. And this one came from Germany. Thomann. It's quite funny actually. This is the second attempt that they sent, because the first time they sent this, the DHL van was in an accident and all the packages were destroyed. I don't know if they were bullshitting me. I kind of hope they were lying, because if a van was in a crash that destroyed all the packages, then I'm guessing people died or were seriously injured. So it's probably better if they just lied because they forgot to do it because it was Christmas, than someone died. But either way, this is the second attempt at sending it to me, possibly, but it went through UPS this time, so it came very quickly. I don't think they were lying, because there was a tracking number online that I was following. This isn't what I ordered. This is just some plastic bags. I have some Ernie Ball, skinny top, heavy bottom guitar strings. And I have Seymour Duncan humbucker pickups. They're called the Hot Rodded Humbucker Set, and they contain, an SH4JB for the bridge and an SH2N jazz model for the neck, and together I should get kind of like a heavy jazz sound all the way up to a metal sound. See what it says here. It says Seymour created this classic humbucker combination while in England in 1974, and it remains his favourite today. Today, an SH4JB for the bridge and an SH2N jazz model for the neck. Together, they provide one of the most versatile humbucker combinations available. The JB owes its popularity to overwound coils, which provide high output with just the right amount of sustain and distortion, perfect for searing leads. Seymour matched the JB with a jazz model in the neck for calibrated output and a clear, bright sound, perfect for articulate rhythm playing. This set is great for everything from hard blues to heavy rock. It comes with 4 conductor cable for trick switching options, a wiring diagram and mounting hardware included. The JB is designed for bridges with traditional string spacing of 1.925 inches or 48.9 millimeters, measured over the bridge pickup. So, they're pretty cool, but I've got to figure out how I'm going to fit them because I've never done it before in my life. There are tutorials online, thankfully, because I think I'm going to need them. And then, to go around the Seymour Duncan pickups, I've got these Schala custom pickup mounts in chrome. I thought these were pretty sexy, so basically I'm gonna go for an all black guitar with just chrome surrounds on the pickups. My guitar is in pretty poor shape. I don't think it has any good components on it at all. Even the strings have rusted at this point. The final 2 pieces are by a Japanese company called Goto, and I have a guitar bridge. They both say tailpiece. They're not though. I don't know why they both say tailpiece on the packaging. This is the guitar bridge tailpiece, and this is a bridge. So this is the bridge tailpiece at the end of the guitar, and this is the bridge itself. I hope I better check. That's really odd that it says bridge tailpiece on this when there's absolutely, unless this comes with a tailpiece and just wasn't advertised. Man, this is some old school packaging. I think I remember, like, when I was a kid, some cassette tapes coming in similar packaging. I don't know if anyone watching this video knows what a cassette tape is. Yeah, okay, so the packaging says bridge tailpiece, but this is clearly not a tailpiece, this is the bridge. is a Tunematic, which, if I've done my research correctly, should fit onto a Les Paul style body. I probably have to do a certain amount of That's not a nice sound. A certain amount of modification to get it all to fit properly, but I'm not afraid of a bit of woodwork. What I am slightly concerned about, though, is the wiring job that I'm going to have to do on the pickups. I do have a soldering kit. I've never used it, but you'll get to see me use it probably, because I'll most likely film myself working on the guitar. So this is the bridge tailpiece, not to be confused with the bridge itself. So these big studs will go into the guitar body, and then the strings will mount into this tailpiece, which you can then pull, if the strings are loose, down, over and around these that they hook onto, and then tighten the strings again that way. So of course these are black, and the bridge itself that I bought is black too. So, like I said, the style that I'll be going for is all black guitar with just silver or chrome surrounds on the pickups. It might be a bit too black, I don't know, but I mean, the style was kind of secondary. I started thinking about what I wanted the guitar to look like much later. My primary intention was to make the guitar sound better, because it sounds a little bit jank at the moment. I'm not a good guitarist at all. I can hardly play the guitar, but I enjoy playing, and I'd like the sound that comes from the guitar to be better. There's a lot of vibration and kind of unintentional reverberation from the strings. Sounds like they're hitting the neck all the time, and there's a lot of buzz. So I'm going to get nice new bridges in it, and I'm going to strip all the cabling down slightly and give it fresh new solders, and whilst all the strings and everything are off, I'm going to clean up the guitar, and I'm going to sand the body down and repaint the body and the head and the back of the neck. I'm going to leave the fretboard alone, because that's just too much. I mean, the fretboard is pretty tired looking, to be fair, but I'm gonna leave that, and maybe I'll work on it further down the line. I think I've given myself enough to do without trying to think about more that I could do on top. So that has been me unboxing some things with a little sneaky Japanese ninja making a guest appearance partway through. I hope you all had a good Christmas and New Year. I don't really bother with that sort of thing normally, especially New Year. But if you do, sort of thing, if it's a big family deal for you, or a big spiritual deal for you, or perhaps even just a time, a chance to take time off work and rest and relax and not have to worry about so much, then I hope it worked out like that and you had a great time. And I will see you all next time.